Are your teams constantly working in silos? Do brilliant strategies completely fall apart the second it's time to actually build them? You aren't alone. Without shared alignment, even the best master plan turns into a chaotic mess of wasted time and frustrated people. In this complete video course, you will discover the step-by-step blueprint to unify your entire organization. You will learn exactly how to map the right stakeholders, sell the undeniable business value of your ideas, and transform team conflict into unstoppable momentum. Don't let your next major project fail before it even starts. Watch the full course now and learn how to turn your strategy into reality. Imagine building a city where plumbers, electricians, and road builders never talk. The result? Total functional chaos. Pipes burst and roads pave over parks because everyone is only focused on their own specialized goals. In business, enterprise architecture acts as your master city planner. Instead of getting stuck in the specialized trenches of engineering or cybersecurity, they step back to define a holistic North Star strategy. But a brilliant master plan fails if the builders refuse to follow it. That is where shared alignment comes in. Like building a house, you don't need every stakeholder to enthusiastically agree on every single detail. Instead, you need them to discuss constraints early, adhere to the feasible blueprint, and commit to its implementation. The bedrock of this entire process is a culture of trust. Without it, alignment is just forced compliance that eventually crumbles. To succeed, you must master 3 core pillars: aligning on the who, aligning on the why, and aligning on the decision itself. Before you can make a lasting architectural decision, you have to know exactly who needs to be in the room. If you spend months building a brilliant solution but forget to consult the primary approver, your project will crash before it even starts. First, define your stakeholders. These are the people with impact, authority, or subject matter expertise. Think of the homeowner, the construction manager, and the housing inspector. But you can't invite 50 people to every single meeting. You have to map them based on 2 vital dimensions: their influence to block a decision and their importance or personal motivation. This creates a simple 4-quadrant strategy. You must engage your key players daily, briefly check in with powerful gatekeepers, keep the vocal minority informed so they don't disrupt, and simply notify the bystanders. Finally, eliminate confusion by defining exactly how everyone participates using a RACI model. Clearly assign who is responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed to set expectations and keep your project moving forward. You have the right people in the room, but now you have to make them care. If stakeholders don't see the urgency, they will just nod politely and go back to their own burning fires. Before pitching any solution, you must first sell the problem. Think about it. A car out of gas isn't an emergency if you don't need to drive for 3 days. But missing ingredients when dinner is in an hour? That's critical. Context is everything. To successfully sell your why, you have to ditch the technical jargon. Frame your benefits in pure business terms. Will this reduce costs, mitigate risks, boost productivity, or improve brand loyalty? And never use weak emotional statements. Don't just say, our developers are frustrated. Say, this outdated process wastes 20% of our capacity. Quantifying the pain aligns everyone's motivations and unlocks executive budgets. Finally, if you face competing emergencies, you must prove that your project's return on investment outweighs the cost of their current distractions. Once you know the who and the why, you face the hardest part, actually agreeing on the solution. But remember, conflict is not a bad thing. Think of positive conflict as a forge that burns away weak ideas and hardens strong solutions. To master this, you must step into your stakeholder's shoes. A developer craving speed and innovation will view a new cloud tool very differently than a lawyer focused on safety and risk. Don't judge their motivations. Get curious. Listen deeply, ask specific questions, and play back their concerns to ensure they feel heard. During these conversations, always maintain a positive demeanor, stick strictly to the facts, neutralize emotional tension, and stay humble. Finally, meticulously document those concerns to build trust. Use time-boxing deadlines to prevent endless debates, and push the team to disagree and commit. Remember, mere agreement isn't enough. you need formal commitment to turn your architectural vision into reality. Let's look at how shared alignment works, or completely fails, in the real world. In our first case, a leader blindly mandated strict testing metrics without getting team buy-in or explaining the why. The result? Developers just gamed the system to hit the numbers, and code quality plummeted. In our second case, an architect achieved perfect alignment, but when new leaders joined the company, they threw the whole decision out. Why? Because trust is built with people, not paper. You have to continuously re-communicate past decisions. Case 3 shows the danger of working in silos. Two teams built brilliant solutions, but because they ignored the broader impacts, their systems couldn't even talk to each other. Finally, beware the never-ending debate. When two brilliant architects refuse to compromise, progress is paralyzed. Don't let ego win. Time box your debates, disagree, and commit to moving forward. Building a successful business is like planning a city. Without a master strategy, you get chaotic silos. Enterprise architecture acts as your master planner, guiding everyone toward a unified North Star. To turn that vision into reality, you must build deep trust by mastering 3 steps. Align on the who with clear roles. Align on the why using quantifiable business value, and align on the decision by embracing positive conflict. Learn from past mistakes, break down barriers, and transform chaos into a unified, agile organization.